So just going to make a slight turn to port and head down the main channel towards Heswall Quays. So just ahead of us are some moorings where people like to moor, obviously, little yachts and small fishing craft. In the summer you will see some really posh ones moored up here, and of course on a sunny day you can see their owners supping champagne on the quarter deck. However, many like to have their craft stored in dry dock adjacent to Dee Sailing Club and West Kirby Sailing Club, where obviously all the boats are protected from the elements and winter gales. So today, as you can see, is relatively benign. Just got a slight headwind, and since the tide is ebbing, we're going against the current, which is probably flowing at around 1 to 2 knots. But we seem to be making reasonable headway here, around 5 knots, which is in layman's terms around 5.75 miles per hour. Probably sounds a bit pedantic, but if you want to convert from knots, a unit of measurement of speed on water or in air, you just have to add on 15%. So 10% of 5 being 0.5, and 25%, half that again, 0.25. Add them up to get 15%, 0.75. Add it on to 5 and you get 5.75 miles per hour. Excuse me for slipping into maths teacher mode there. So just on our port side again, you can see the impressive sandstone cliffs, which back onto Thurston Beach. You can see a fine strip of sand in the foreground. I say this area only floods for around 2 hours before high water, up to 2 hours after high water. Otherwise it's a vast expanse of mud and a shallow channel. The beach itself is sandy and a pleasant little spot to sunbathe or go for a dip in the summer months, and it's also a gently shelving sandy beach, which means there's plenty of shallow areas for your children to paddle in, while of course keeping them under close supervision. So the little white cottage you can see again to our port side is Sally's cottage. They certainly do have a splendid view 365 days a year. So we've still got about 2 nautical miles to go to Heswall Quays, which should take us around 20 to 25 minutes from now on.